I guess I have to redo the News of the Day video, including wearing the jersey I was wearing in that video, and then I went to click upload, and I'm like, I better refresh Darren Drager's. Darren Drager's getting raked over the coals, and I kind of feel bad for Dregs on some level. I do believe sometimes he's kind of the mouthpiece for Toronto management, and I get why people feel that way, but at the same time, he did break the story shortly after, like within minutes of Elliot Friedman, who actually broke it. But really, and Leaf fans, wow, the amount of vitriol still being thrown at Marner. Wow, so I was going to take it off the board altogether, but I just want to take a look side by side here. Let's compare Marner and Panarin. Marner, $10.893 million cap hit. He's 22 years of age, has played 241 games, 67 goals, 157 assists, 224 points. He is coming off of a year where he played 82 games, had 26 goals, 68 assists, 94 points. Artemi Panarin has a cap hit of $11.6 million. He has a $14 million salary this year, including the $13 million in a salary bonus he got. His signing bonus at $13 million, so he only has $1 million salary during the year. For Panarin. Panarin's 27 years of age, 5 years older than Marner. 322 games played, 116 goals, 204 assists, 320 points. His points per game career slightly ahead of Marner, but this year, 78 games played, 28 goals, 59 assists, 87 points, 7 points below Marner. And he makes a cap hit of about $800,000 more, and he's 5 years older. Odds are that by the time Panarin's contract's up, it's an overpay, and in Marner's case, 6 years from now, he's 28 years of age. He is likely still at least in or near his prime. He's 1 year older than Panarin was when he went to market from the Columbus Blue Jackets. So I just wanted to use this as an example because everybody's talking about how, well, Toronto's not going to be able to win a cup, they're not going to be able to afford a blue line. I've been saying that since they signed Tavares, but at the same time, Marner, for my money, he ends up getting kind of market value. And it sets the market for restricted free agents. We are no longer in an era where these kids come out of their entry-level contracts and they just sign that 2 or 3 year deal for $3.5–4 million. And I find it weird because there's a lot of vitriol being thrown at Marner right now. And it's just bizarre. So I wanted to use that as an example, as a comparable, because everybody's all over the map with this. I'm just glad it's over. So this is the last time I'm going to mention it. That's it. I promise. From now on, Marner gets mentioned only in terms of goals, assists, and how he's doing. Connor McDavid was in a full contact jersey. I feel like I talked about this already because I did. But I didn't upload it because Marner signed. But yeah, McDavid was in a full contact jersey today at practice, which is noteworthy because, of course, after the leg break, and Oiler fans rightfully panicked. Went, oh my God, if we don't have him... And I said at the time he was, projected to be ready for the start of the season, and that there was no reason to think this was going to be something that lingered into this coming season. And so far, it looks like my cautious optimism is correct so far. They would not have had him out there in a full contact jersey if he wasn't good to go. And he looked good. He looked fast. So that's the important thing. His skating looks like it's unaffected. And we'll see as we go through training camp and he's working it out. But there's a chance we may not see him in the preseason at all. We might see him in one game. They're really going to take it easy with him. They have to. He's the team. The Flames revealed their heritage jersey today. It is an 80s throwback in white. So it is the white version of the red one that they've used as their third this past season. And they should just go back to it. Just go back to the old design. Admit, the 80s jerseys were the best jerseys. And just go back to it. The Flames, it's been fun with the weird stripes and the horse head and all the stuff they've done in between. But in reality, the original is the best looking jersey. Just go back to that. And then we can all enjoy Calgary jerseys all that much more. Justin Faulk's in Kane's camp. And Faulk has made it clear he is a Carolina Hurricane until he isn't. So he hasn't been traded. I guess he and the Ducks, that negotiation went nowhere. And it may very well be. I don't want to play for the Ducks. Maybe they capitulated to whatever he wanted, and he goes, yeah, but I still don't want to play in Anaheim. I like playing in Carolina. And there could be family reasons for this. Could be any reason for this. And you know what? When you've got a no movement or a no trade clause, you have every right to exercise it. So we'll see if Carolina continues trying to move him or if that's it. I think they're probably going to continue trying to move him. And I understand it, especially if they're looking for a young forward back. Another depth forward would be huge. The rumor was it was going to be Kasha from Anaheim. I love Andre Kasha. I would hate to see the Ducks give him up. But, at the same time, Faulk would have looked pretty good on that blue line in Anaheim as well. Nice depth there. So somebody will pick him up. Unless he's just saying, no, I'm just going to stay in Carolina. The Ducks, speaking of them, it has been confirmed what we already knew, that Patrick Eaves and Ryan Kessler will not be in the lineup. They will not be playing for the Anaheim Ducks this season, so they'll go on LTIR, and that's cap relief for the Ducks. Nobody's expecting anything from Anaheim this year, which is kind of frightening, because there are enough good young players here, and there are enough veterans, and there's a good enough lineup here, and you've got Gibson and net, that the Ducks could surprise some people. I see a lot of people talking about, I think we could see a surprise in New Jersey and maybe get a playoff push from that team and this team. I don't see it very much with Anaheim. I really think they could surprise some people. It's just a matter of getting that goal scoring. Last but not least, Emile Poirier has got a tryout with the Winnipeg Jets. He, of course, was property of the Calgary Flames. It didn't work out there. And we'll see if he earns himself a spot in the American League or if he earns some kind of a contract with the Winnipeg Jets. I would think a two-way contract where you get paid a certain amount in the American League and a certain amount in the NHL should they have to call him up. So, just an interesting one to throw in there at the end. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happen upon this video. And hey, I still haven't done my workout on the treadmill yet today. I'm way late on that, about 5 hours late. So, I haven't really eaten today either. So, everything's just been pushed back. But you know what? That's kind of how this works. Thank you guys so much for all your support, for helping the channel get to 121,000 subscribers. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Hopefully about more restricted free agents signing contracts.